Today we're visiting someplace I didn't think I was ever going to go again. Chick-fil-A. Gotta have those keto options, so let's check it out. Locallovenow, it is Amanda, and of course I am out and about today. I had to go get some blood work done. Whatever, right? It's a physical time, so I decided, since I couldn't eat before I went, that I would stop and get some Chick-fil-A. Now, I have not eaten here in years. I'm not a big fan of their politics, first of all. Their food, pretty decent, but not a fan of their politics or belief systems in general and the way they treat people. But it was the closest thing, and I was hungry, and I haven't done this one in a video yet. So let's start off with some coffee. I got their cold brew, and I asked for it to be, gosh, you can't hardly get the whole thing in there. There we go, Chick-fil-A. I asked for this to be unsweet. It smells okay. It smells strong, honestly. We'll see, right? Let me set this down so I can put my Belinda in. I would rather have stevia, but they don't offer it as an option. So we're doing Splenda because that's better than the sugar they were gonna put in there. I asked them to please do away with that. And yeah, so we're gonna try this coffee first, because right now that is the thing I need the most, is some coffee. I have been up and doing stuff, and had to go wait in this place to get my, blood work. All right, so this is a cold brew iced coffee from Chick-fil-A. Let's see. Now, I've never had their coffee ever. So I literally do not know if I will like this or not, but let's give it a try. I just put 2 packs of Splenda in it, which, is better than the sugar that they would have had, so it's okay. It's basic. It's pretty good. They don't offer a sugar-free option for any of their flavored ones. They do have a mocha and they do have a vanilla, but none of that comes in a sugar-free option. So we do what we do. Well, and I just arrived a little too late for breakfast, so instead of breakfast, we are going to do 2 different sandwiches. And of course, I have had them remove the buns. They put it in this great little tub for me. So let's get started. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty darn good. We have a grilled chicken breast, we have tomatoes, we have some lettuce in there, kind of like a little grilled salad, if you will. And then in my bag, in addition to some silverware, which I will get to in a moment, I'll need that. Set it over here. I got some mayonnaise and some mustard, and we're gonna get to trying it. Now, I know some of you are probably going, geez, it's so good without all that. Well, yeah, I need a little extra fat in my day. This is my first meal of the day, guys. Maybe this isn't the cleanest. Although, I'll be honest with you, I think as far as their food goes, Chick-fil-A is pretty clean, I think, on a lot of stuff. Maybe not everything. All right, so I put all that mustard and mayonnaise on here. Now I'm just going to turn it over so it's on top of the tomato so that I'm not wearing it when I go to eat it. And let's get us a bite. Well, that is a knife and not silverware. There we go. Okay, let's get this open. Ha-ha! All right, let's see if we can get us a little everything bite here. That's goals, right? Got a little tomato, not much. Big old lettuce. I don't think I want it quite that big. There we go. So we got a tiny little piece of tomato, some chicken, and some lettuce here. This is a pretty healthy start, I think. I mean, I don't know their chicken's history or their story, but I can tell you it tastes good. Wow, it's kind of hard to get apart at the moment. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. So yeah, their grilled chicken looks real good, tastes real good. I'd say that's a win. So let's try the other sandwich that I got, which quite honestly isn't going to be that different. They don't have a whole lot of options for keto stuff here. They do have some salads that are maybe questionable to that. All right, so this one is the grilled chicken club with American cheese. Again, I've had them remove the bun. So we've got bacon, we've got cheese, we've got lettuce and tomato, and then we have that same grilled chicken, but now it's got the cheese on top of it. This one looking like a winner. Let's just try their bacon by itself for a second here. So I love me some bacon. Okay. It's like your typical fast food bacon. It's all right. Not my favorite thing. Grabbing some more mayonnaise. Or maybe in this case, some mustard instead. I don't want to get it all over me. All right, let's try not to do that. And they use a French's mustard, which, you know, that's a good brand. So it's just a good old French's yellow mustard. Let's see what kind of mayonnaise this is. So I didn't pay attention to that. All right. Just says real mayo, no high fructose corn syrup. It's Chick-fil-A branded, so this one isn't like Hellmann's or nothing. All right, so I'm gonna put all that on top of my sandwich. And again, we've had them remove the bun because I'm trying to be a good girl and do my keto thing. So you see I've got it on there. And I'm just gonna kind of spread it this time since I'll put it on the lettuce and the tomato as well. We'll just kind of spread it around a little bit. Let's get us a bite. Build the perfect bite. She asked about pickles, but I'm not seeing any pickles here. She asked if I wanted the pickles. I was like, yeah, and she didn't give me any. Well, she's not in charge. The lady that took my order was not in charge of giving me the pickles, but all right, it doesn't look pretty, but let's see here. Well, that's pretty good though. I'd call this a solid start for my day. Are you guys on a keto journey? Maybe you're on a low calorie journey, or maybe you're on paleo. Are you on a diet at all? Are you looking for options? Drop us a comment down below because we'd love to hear about what you guys are doing. Are you just a naturally blessed person who doesn't gain a lot of weight? This looks kind of gross because I put all that mayonnaise and mustard on it, but it's so good. Whoops. But it's so good. All right. That's not bad. You know, this is pretty good, guys. So while I think their politics stink, their food is really good. I don't support them very often, but today they were just the closest place I could grab a quick bite before I start doing other things today. Lord knows I got other things to do. And this will fuel me up for it. When it comes down to it, when you order it like this, I gotta say they have really fresh lettuce here. I will give it to them on that because not a lot of places have lettuce that is that green and that pretty. I mean, I haven't seen a bad spot on this lettuce whatsoever. This is very good lettuce. Very cool. Not too bad, not too bad. kind of just like a little salad. So yeah, this is definitely an option you could do. This is probably one of the more clean options, honestly. I mean, there wasn't anything too bad here. I mean, I added mayonnaise, which probably wasn't necessary, or mustard. Although the vinegar and the mustard's probably not a bad idea. But yeah, if you don't want the cheese, you could do this one without the cheese. I mean, their options are pretty solid, honestly, as far as that. As long as you stay away from the brioche bun and anything sweetened, you know, you should be good. I mean, their chicken is really good. It's really pretty fresh, too. Not bad. 10 out of 10 would do this again. Just if it was in my area and something that was available to me and the only option, really. But the food itself is really delicious, and I will give them credit for that. Me, myself, I would only eat here on Sundays. Just kidding. They're not open on Sundays. Just kidding. Today's actually a Thursday. All right. So yeah, overall, I call this a pretty good win for the start of my day. This is probably the cleanest like drive-through breakfast I've gotten in a minute. Most of them are questionable. This is pretty fresh ingredients, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm pretty happy. Now, economically, I will say that they are a little more pricey. Let me just pull up my total here. All right, so for the grilled sandwich, I paid $5.55. Okay, that would be all right by itself, I guess. That's not so horrible. But that club sandwich, though, that thing was $6.95. Oh, you know what, though? I will note they did deduct 55 cents for each bun that they removed. Oh, I really like that. That is nice. They actually deducted the amount that their bun would have cost, which is 55 cents. So they took that off. You know what? That's pretty awesome. And then, of course, they didn't put liquid sugar in, which is great. They didn't charge me for any of the extra condiments. And the coffee was $2.85. So altogether, I paid $15.18 for the 2 sandwiches and a cold brew coffee. It was a little kind of small one. I could have gotten bigger, I'm sure. And the coffee, quite honestly, is nothing special. It's not bad, though. And if it's a cold brew, even better. Maybe I'll get a little added benefit from it. Yeah, I'm not hating it. It's pretty good. All right, guys. Well, one last thing, everybody. If you're still with us, and thank you if you've stayed this long. If you've stayed this long in the video, will you do me a favor? Down below and drop the word coffee. We want to hear more comments from you guys, even if you just say, hey, Amanda, or hi, everybody, or I like this place, or I like that. We want to hear from you. So if you guys would do that, we would greatly appreciate it. We appreciate you guys so much. One other thing, guys, do you like local music? You know, I am a huge fan of local music. And something that helps out everybody, I try to share as much of that as I can. I'm on Spotify under Amanda Irene Hope. And if you can go over and not only follow us on Spotify, that would be kind of you, but what we really need is for you to go to our Local Love Sound Off playlist. It's right there on my Spotify as one of my playlists, and give it a like. There's more than 23 hours of music. Crazy. That's a lot of music. More than 400 songs, all from local musicians right here in this area. So it's a win-win for the more that you guys like it, and maybe even share it with other people, the more we get our local musicians even more exposure. So if you could do that, Right now the goal is for 500 likes just to get us started. And yeah, we'd really like to help the local musicians get a little more exposure, so we appreciate that. All right, guys, other than that, thank you again for tuning in. We love you guys, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your friends.
And hit that bell so you know when we have a new video.